Ever since I got my Eastman T484, I've always wanted to put a Bigsby on it, but I was too afraid that it would ruin the magic of this guitar. Not only that, but it's also a very big investment and commitment to permanently modify this guitar. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a crazy expensive guitar, but this is the most I've spent on a guitar ever. So with all these considerations, everything went on the back burner for a while until I saw Bill Frisell's Collings L30, and then that started it all. That was the catalyst for this project. As most of you know, I'm an advocate for the fact that aesthetics and looks can be very important when it comes to choosing gear. And I believe that the Bigsby would just only be more of an aesthetic addition, of course with the functionality of a tremolo bar, but it actually proved to be much more than that. And ever since installing the Bigsby, it kind of feels like my Eastman is just more rounded, it's smoother feeling, and the playability of it is just a bit slinkier, if I can say that. And I totally love that. I mean, it could be a placebo effect, but I really don't think about it too much, to be honest. I just know that when I look at that guitar, I want to grab it and I want to play it. Nonetheless, I still had the issue of modifying this guitar permanently, which was kind of holding me back again. Now, if you've come this far, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's just a simple click of a button for you guys, but for me, it actually means a lot and it helps me a lot, so thank you for that. Long story short, after doing some Googling on the matter, I came across the Towner system that promised that you can install a B3 tremolo without any additional holes, with no permanent modifications. And if you had a problem with the break angle of the strings on the bridge, then they offered a solution called the down pressure bar. So I reached out to Towner, and Christian from Towner was kind enough to send me his entire system along with the down pressure bar, and he also helped me purchase a Bigsby B3 from the States, because at that point there weren't a lot of Bigsby B3s available. So thank you so much for that, Christian. I really appreciate it. The installation is very simple. You get a manual for everything, so all the instructions are there, and there's also a couple of online videos on YouTube that you can check out for the installation process. I mean, it's that simple that I decided not to show you how to do it, because I mean, it's just, you need a screwdriver and that's about it. So what Christian did is he created this hinge plate adapter that fits perfectly on the Bigsby, and it allows you to use only one screw, meaning the strap pin screw, to install the Bigsby. Now, when you purchase his system, he includes rivets to close the holes on the hinge plate of your Bigsby, the hinge plate adapter, a handful of felt pads, and most importantly, a 2-inch screw for your strap pin that will also keep your Bigsby intact. It works like a charm and it's very, very easy to install. When I was discussing the project with Christian, he also recommended me to get the down pressure bar, which is another genius invention of his that helps you get the best break angle of the strings coming out of the Bigsby. Now, for my guitar, it ended up not being necessary because the break angle was perfect just with the Bigsby and the bridge on the guitar. But take that with a grain of salt because it's an anomaly. It almost never happens when you install a Bigsby direct on the guitar, especially a B3. The break angle is almost never perfect, so that's why if you have a guitar like an SG or a 335 or even a Gibson 339 that is very similar to my Eastman, make sure to get the down pressure bar because that is a game changer. I will do another video where I will install this Bigsby on my SG, on my Maybach Albatross with the down pressure bar just for demonstration purposes because I really can't imagine my Eastman without that Bigsby anymore. As for the bridge, I used the original bridge that came with the Eastman. It's a very good Goto bridge, and I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. There's a couple of tips I want to give you if you want to pursue the same thing. So if you're trying to install a Bigsby on your guitar, make sure that after you do that, after you proceed with the installation, make sure to set up your guitar properly. By that, I mean check your action, check your intonation, and most importantly, make sure that the nut and the saddles on the bridge are highly lubricated. And this is very important if you want your tremolo to work properly and stay in tune. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. For me, graphite from a pencil just does the job. What I do is whenever I change strings on any guitar, especially on the Eastman with the tremolo, I just grab a pencil and put some graphite on the nut slots and also on the bridge saddles. Alright, so let's end the video right here. And as I said earlier, I will be doing another video installing the Bigsby on my Maybach Albatross, just so I can also demonstrate the down pressure bar for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel because, as I said, it really, really helps a bunch. Also, make sure to click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my uploads. I hope to catch you with the next video. Until then, stay safe and have a good one. Bye-bye.